My main point is that if we understand the learning process in details, we can make better adaptive supports and help people to learn in those critical situations where they usually fail.
There is one article from Lockyer and others who really link learning analytics to course design and analyze at what moment during the course there should be certain activities.
Analyse how effective their learning is and how effectively their students are learning is a big ask, and that means there's got to be investment, there's got to be winning hearts and minds of the lecturers and the students in this whole process, and that will take time.
We need to share data. We must be willing to share even private data in order to progress. So this is where we need to trust each other, work on sharing the data, but at the same time be very careful and very vigilant about misuse of data.
What students tell me they like most is that they can take ownership of their learning process with learning analytics. I think that's also a big part of the resistance in practice, that teachers and educational staff and educational directors feel not able to deal with the difficultness of learning analytics.
Institutional leadership and inclusive governance are key elements of moving, I think, from that early phase to a subsequent phase of institutional adoption.
I think we are coming to the stage where we are seeing that the whole field of learning analytics is maturing. We are also seeing that kind of this first love is actually gradually fading, and we are actually moving into kind of more mature kind of level where we are talking about practical, pragmatic type of issues. I think that kind of bigger impact of learning analytics will start happening in the next 5 to 10 years.
So it's why I think this is very interesting to be here, to hear all the panelists, all the presentations, and to share, to network with all of them, because we will build this community.
We are at a very interesting also era of development of data-driven education. Learning analytics will be playing a very important role, and you can feel that also. You feel the vibes within the conference itself.
I've been fascinated by the research tracks also. That's not something I necessarily see a lot of in my day-to-day job, so I found it incredibly informative.
Actually, that has been a very inspiring conference for me. First of all, it has been very interactive and cozy atmosphere. But the most interesting thing is that people come from very, very different fields. And I think that it is very stimulating that you will be asked questions that you probably don't anticipate. I think this has been a very rewarding experience for me.